Hey, look, there's a lady who is a wife coach. She's on TikTok. Her address is at LYNNESIM7. Her address is LYNNESIMS7. Lynn Sim 7. I agree with most of the things she says. She's a wife coach. I don't agree with how she says it sometimes, but basically I do agree with her points. But this time I gave some pushback when she said a woman has to submit to her husband. There's no way to make the relationship work if she doesn't submit to her husband. And she uses a scripture to back herself up and all of that. But I push back on that by saying, you know, each relationship is different. And just because a man has brute strength and that his body is made different from ours and all, don't mean he got brute brains. You know, most men, they dumb as a rock. I don't care if they did graduate from Morehouse, Bethune-Cookman, Florida State, FAMU, Harvard, Princeton, and all the rest of the great colleges and have a great business success. When it comes down to common sense, they just... Anyway, I think it's a partnership thing. It's a friendship and a partnership thing. And you each support each other and respect each other and help each other within your strengths. I was stronger mentally and I was smarter. He always said that. And he would discuss things with me, you know, pick my brain, so to say, to help him make some better decisions and things. And so, but I didn't cook very well. All women ain't born cooking. And I can cook, but it wasn't all that. That man, grandparents taught him how to cook, okay? He was a chef, and he could cook, baby. He could do it. He ain't gay. He ain't nowhere gay. We got 5 children. He ain't gay. But his grandparents taught him how to cook. He's very self-reliant. He was a sergeant in the Army. And that was his strength. He could cook, and he knew what foods to buy, and he liked to exercise and walk and run and stuff like that. Loved sports. Okay, but when it came down to making money decisions and money matters and buying houses and cars and getting your credit straight and keeping your bank account straight, he wasn't too smart. He made the money, but he wasn't smart. Because men don't pay attention to what they do. They just do it. And they expect you to just put up with it. They're just like a bull in a pen somewhere. They're just running wild, and they expect you to stick with him. I'm going to stick beside him. I ain't sticking beside you. You ain't finna spend up all... Go to 2 jobs, spend up all the money, don't pay no bills, and I got to do it. No, we're going to come to Jesus on that. And sometimes you have to come to Jesus on who's going to lead in this area. So I led in that area, and he didn't submit to me in that area. He just listened. We came to the table literally, sat down and made a budget, and we came together on some things. I was just smarter in that area than him. Now, when we time to go to the grocery store and go in that kitchen, well, yeah, I might as well submit because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. He had to show me how he liked his clothes. He was a nurse. So he showed me how he liked his clothes washed. Because I obviously wasn't getting them clean enough. Okay? So I don't know about that submission thing. I mean, you submit to each other. You respect each other. You depend on each other's strengths. And you help each other strengthen up where you're weak. Ain't no submit. Just like a woman can't make a baby without a man, and a man can't make a baby without a woman. It ain't no either or one or the other. I mean, if I had a man that I felt like I needed to let him lead because he was strong in that area, and strong being a father, strong being a husband, strong being a budget person, a finance person, strong in paying bills, strong in having all his jobs, strong in the business area. If he's strong in Jesus, strong in everything. If he's strong in everything, then hey, I ain't gonna worry my mind. I'm gonna sit back and let him just be strong, and I'm gonna just sit back and wait for him to tell me what to do. Now, my mama did train me, and I got good sense. Okay, he bring me hot tea, rub my feet. I bring him hot tea and rub his feet. I sure did. I did when we first started dating, we first got married. He was diabetic and had asthma, and he was having some problem with his feet. And so he told me what he was trying to do. I was asking, what are you doing? But he couldn't really do it well because he couldn't get down there. So I had to do it. And I didn't mind. I did not mind. I did his feet and gave him some hot tea. And it was on, and then 5 children came. Who submitting to who? Everybody's relationship is not across the board. All women are not submit women. And all men don't require women to submit. They require women to be strong also. Strong men want strong women. Crazy men want a woman who just gonna let them be crazy, let them do all kind of bull, and they desperate, broke, or maybe they feel like they can't have life without that man, and so they go and marry somebody that not gonna leave when they mess up. Okay, they marry somebody who gonna hang in there because they making a lot of money, gonna hang in there because they bought a house, gonna hang in there because whatever, because they sure not acting right. They ain't acting right. Don't tell me it's not true. Don't tell me it's not true. Most of the men I know and have come to know have messed up in their relationships at one time or another. And some women too. I got a friend who woman got pregnant from another man, but not her husband. And she did not know how she was going to tell her husband that baby wasn't none of his. But the husband got smart, and he requested a paternity test, made her sign the paper, and it wasn't his. And they no longer talked about that. She talked about it, but they no longer talked about it. Listen to Lynn Sims 7, LYNNESIMS 7 on TikTok. Bye.